I've made an executive decision. And I'm curious what you think about the decision that I've made.
Whose life does it affect?
It doesn't really affect anybody's life.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to kill the hotline.
Great idea. Great idea.
Too many numbers. Nobody uses the deadgum thing.
That's right.
If somebody, by the way, I got to forward you an email. Somebody did send
They
an
could
email.
just voice message us if they needed to.
Yeah, they could just record
This
something
is
on their phone and
2026.
email it. Yeah, email it to us. But we don't need a hotline, and nobody uses.
It was fun.
It's a fun idea,
It's fun to say it.
but I go,
Yeah.
there's just no point. There's
Great
no point in saying all
executive.
these numbers all the time.
Executive decisions.
It's one more thing just floating around in my head. I'm like, no. So if you didn't use the hotline before, you're out of luck.
Way to go.
You're out of luck. If you didn't use it before, you're the reason why it's now dead.
Yeah. Gone.
Congratulations.
Gone.
You killed the hotline.
You didn't have to do anything.
I do want to say like and subscribe, though, because we're up to like 1,400 subscribers now.
That's what you said. That's pretty great.
Yeah. Maybe I need to look at it
2.5 years?
No.
1.5 years?
Yeah. October 2024.
October will be 2. Okay. 1.5 years.
1.5 years.
18 months.
18 months.
About 100 a month. A little less.
Yeah. And it should have been more, but we got robbed.
We did. We had to
don't
start over.
I don't want to go back and revisit
Let's
that
not
trauma.
worry about that.
That's behind us now.
Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah. Subscribe, like,
Share it with a neighbor you don't like.
Leave us a rating. Leave us a review. Spotify, Apple, YouTube.
No.
If you don't want to see us, you can go to Spotify and Apple.
Yep.
If you're like, I want to see what these two dudes like. I want to see them.
Yeah.
And
And you can 2x YouTube videos.
Oh yeah. I think you can do that on Spotify and Apple now.
I assumed you always could have.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like it started with, 2x podcast or an audiobook.
And they were
whatever.
talking like
but
this,
like
and
on
it's a bit-
YouTube, it's a video, so you don't want to do that. But that is available
Yep. You can do that.
for free.
You could blow through
Make
a
us
45-minute
speak
episode
really fast.
in like 20 minutes.
These guys are way too southern.
Yeah.
Let's turn them up
Speed.
in at least Michigan.
Speed these jokers up. And if you have an idea or like somebody you want to see on the podcast or a question or whatever, you can still email.
We would love an idea.
Yeah, holler at southerngentleman.com. By the way, we did get an email. I just want to read it to you really quickly. It is from David Huff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know David Huff?
No.
Okay. David Huff sent us an email. Subject line says, tires. Hey, guys, new listener here. New listener, by the way. Thank you, David. I would hit the applause button if I weren't scared of these buttons turning into...
I always wonder how he found us.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to email him back and ask him.
Yeah, just for our own surveying.
Hey, guys, new listener here. I've heard y'all talk about Winston's tire search a few times, but you didn't say which ones he ended up buying. Now, I think we actually may have.
Yeah.
Maybe he just missed that one. I don't know.
It's tough to... If you ask me to go back and find it, it'd take me forever.
He says, maybe I missed it in an earlier episode. What are these tires? Why are they so good? About to buy some new ones for my truck.
Okay.
I was hoping to benefit from your research. Love what you are doing on the podcast. The mix of humor, stories, and deep conversations is fantastic. Thanks, David from Athens, Alabama. Thank you, David.
Yeah,
it's a very
thanks.
kind
That's
email.
Very nice.
Tell me about these tires real quick. Give David the lowdown.
I'm gonna have to dig up a few things that may or may not be accurate.
Okay.
But I am a BF Goodrich all-terrain loyalist,
Okay.
and so I went with the. They have come out recently with the KO2s were out there forever, and they just came out with KO3, so it's a little bit of a different tread pattern.
Is it a little more aggressive?
Same idea though, same aggression.
Okay.
They're all trains, not the mud trains, not the road tire, but the all trains have a good, appropriate aggression to them, right?
Right. So they look...
Yeah, so they still
Look
come down the
cooler.
side wall,
Yeah,
and they've
yeah.
got a great tread on them.
But you don't get a lot of road noise?
If I'm on the phone, people mention it, but when I'm in the
interesting.
car, no.
Okay.
But you can't hear it when you're just hearing it. But if you're talking to somebody, I think there's a little bit of a woo.
Okay. All right. Did
But
you,
and I went as big as I could without messing with my stock
right
suspension.
Right. You don't want to go cutting on anything or
Yeah, and I made the tire guy nervous because he was like, he suggested one size, and I was like, maybe it was a 265 radius, and I was like, just do 275s or whatever it was.
yeah, bump it up.
And he was like, we'll try. And I had done, there's endless amounts of information on these Tundra websites. You know, any car that you have probably has like a forum website.
Yeah, forum, message board.
Just search
something.
all the
Yeah.
message boards, and
A
you can
Reddit.
literally find somebody who's already done
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And the biggest tire you can get. So I did that a lot. And but the BF Goodrich All Terrains KO3s is what I went with. Gas mileage went down 4 per gallon.
4 miles a gallon.
I was getting 19. I'm at 15.1. It's a heavy tire.
Okay, all right.
Very heavy.
Heavy tire.
And they're just as wide, might be even wider.
Now, I want to ask you because, and I don't, what I'm about to ask might be really dumb. You may have already thought about it.
I mean,
You
I'll
may
be able to
say-
answer it.
You may say, I don't even know what that is. Or you may say, Chris, that ain't even a real thing. But I heard somebody just a few days ago. I'm trying to recall what conversation it was I overheard, but I overheard about new tires going on and went with a slightly higher tire. And somebody said, my gas mileage went down. And somebody in that conversation said, well, did you adjust your speedometer? Because by doing that, it actually affects the fuel mileage read. I don't know.
That's true, because I did add an inch or two, not two. It was probably like a half inch on, each side of the
Yeah.
tire, so it's a total of
Relatable.
1 maybe, right?
Story of my life.
So I said, great, still fits, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Even with the hard turn. I didn't mess with it. Maybe I could ask the dealership or something.
I think maybe there.
I would assume the tire guys would do that all the time.
And again, I don't understand how this works, but in the conversation I overheard, I put a slightly bigger tire on my car, my truck. I'm getting less
because
fuel mileage.
the revolutions of your tire are going to go around slower.
Okay.
On your
Takes
speedometer.
longer to go around, right?
It takes longer to go around, so
Right.
your speedometer is going to be slower.
But I don't understand how adjusting the speedometer will affect your fuel mileage.
That's what it's. That's true. That's true.
But these two guys, they acted like they
I'm
knew
not
what
smart
they were
enough to
talking
figure
about.
that
Me
out.
neither.
But I will say when I use Google Maps, now they've put your actual speed, live speed on there.
Oh, they have.
So it's a
okay.
GPS tracked thing. We would
Yeah.
do that with boats at the
Yeah.
lake. Like,
Yeah.
are we really going this fast? Like GPS is the most accurate speedometer, and it's pretty much the same. It pretty much
Okay.
matches my speedometer.
Okay. All right.
And once I saw that, I was like, number one, I used to think these manufacturers like slightly inflated your speedometer so that you don't speed. Like if you're going 70, you're actually going 68 or 69. I used to think that.
Huh.
So it's a little game.
Yeah. Well, all I know is what I overheard. And when that dude said, "Oh, well, but have you adjusted your speedometer?"
But if it
because that's gonna, and this other guy went, "Oh, you're
all
right.
right.
Yeah,
So it's
I'm probably,
but
getting
I'm not
better
going to
fuel
get
mileage.
I'm not going to get 2 miles per gallon back.
I don't
Like
know. How do you know you're not?
because those are millimeters, and we're talking about inches here.
Yeah, we are.
So there you go.
Yeah, we
what was his
are.
name?
David.
David. Thank you for the question.
David from Athens, Alabama. Thank you, David, for that question.
Hey, he knows. We'll talk about tires all the time.
Oh, dude, I am curious why you're what did you say a BF Goodrich?
Yeah.
Why are you a BF Goodrich?
Strict vanity.
loyalist?
Strict vanity. I like the look of them.
Better than a
The Cooper or the
Nito or
Nito.
Nitto.
Mm-hmm.
Better than a Toyo.
I think I got hooked in the early days. We would get these magazines. What was it? It was Four Wheeler something.
Yeah,
And they would have maybe even Crutchfield. It was like these
Yeah.
audio,
Oh, dude.
all the car
Oh,
audio
my
stuff.
gosh,
Crutchfield.
You are taking me back
So-
to my high school days. I would love to get the Crutchfield catalog in the mail.
Oh man, yeah, just dream.
Pioneer, Alpine,
Pioneer, yeah, just
Blau
dream.
Punked.
Little thing, the screen that
Oh,
pops
my
out.
gosh.
So that's why, because we didn't have phones, so that was cool. They would in these particular off-roading magazines, they would put these BF Goodriches on these decked out Tacomas and 4Runners, and they had the white lettering.
Oh,
That's when it was in style. And that white lettering, the clean look with that all-terrain tread in the Sahara Desert,
Yeah.
you're just like, there's no better. So that's when I just bought into BF Goodrich.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Strict
love
vanity.
that. You're just a brand loyalist. I love it. I think if I had to go, I think I'm probably a Toyo guy. Last couple sets of tires I had were Toyos,
Mm-hmm.
and I really liked them.
Sure, they're
I
great.
liked them. They rode well. They looked good.
But if you're going to go out to the Baja and watch those guys race, they're probably running BF Goodrich tires.
Really? You think? Not Goodyear or,
Oh, okay, maybe.
I mean,
Goodyear would be like the other like classic.
Yeah, Goodyear. Oh, Goodyear.
And then we got Bridgestone right here in Nashville.
Yep.
But I don't know what they make.
I don't need the golf balls. Do they make tires? They make tires.
They make
still,
tires.
right? Yeah. I have started car shopping a little bit. I'm getting close to the point. I'm just inching closer to the day when the keys to this old 4Runner I'm driving are going to go to the about to be 16-year-old.
Getting close.
And so I'm just like, I'm being careful I don't want to jump all in. I don't want to get obsessed.
Let it consume you.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to let it consume me.
But
I
you
am
need to plan.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like,
Get the scene of what.
yeah.
How about this? Maybe just at least the type of car.
Yeah, but I'm even open on
Kind of a
that.
crossover
I'm
guy.
kind of thinking like,
Kinda
okay,
like definitely crossovers are in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely a crossover guy. I'm looking for a Subaru crossover.
Hatchback.
Subaru.
A Golf, a Volkswagen Golf.
Oh, dude.
You remember this? Yeah. So,
What's the
what
favorite-
genre?
Without total sidebar, then we're gonna get back. Don't include the truck you're driving now. What's your favorite car you've ever owned?
Oh, I was gonna say. I can't include that. So I've only got 2. No, I've had 3. Oldsmobile, a 1989 Oldsmobile 98 was my first car.
Oh, wow.
Automatic antenna, spoked wheels,
Oh,
fully
baby.
automatic inside. You'd hit speed bumps. It had the 50.
Wait a minute.
It had
I
the
want to see a picture of this car. What was it again?
Oldsmobile 1989 Oldsmobile 98.
1989.
Feels like 98.
Oldsmobile 98.
I put 8-inch speakers in the back, right behind the back seat.
My gosh.
Bro, that's what I drove. It was fully automatic. It was a luxury car.
I have a new level of respect for you.
Thank you.
And I will say this. I have
Let's see.
a new
So
level
it was a
of respect for
13-year-old
your-
car.
I have a new level of respect for your parents.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
That was your first car.
I could not peel out in it. It didn't. I don't think it had anti-lock brakes. The amount of times I was on Kingston Pike and stood on that brake pedal is more than 2 hands. But hey, those speakers, I could bump.
Dude,
I could bump, bro.
Like I'm looking at this picture right here. See the
Yeah,
picture?
mine was like tan,
Yeah, but I look at this picture and I go,
gangster.
that it does. It kind of has a cool,
Yeah, now it
gangster
does.
vibe.
Now it does. If you pimp that out,
yeah, like if it reminds me of like a mini Buick Grand National. You know what those are?
yeah,
It looks like a smaller version of that.
yeah.
It's actually kind of a cool car, dude.
We were sitting at Mother's Day lunch this weekend and had a window seat, and this car pulls out, is backing out of their spot, and Charles goes, "Dad, that is a cool car. That's a fast car." I turn around, it's a Buick, like Monte Carlo, with a dent down the side of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Rachel and I just laughed. We're like, "Yeah, man, that's fast." My speedometer went up to 75, and it had a 55 yellow like marker on it because
Like, this is where you need to be.
that's where the highway speed
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
be.
yeah,
That's how old it was.
Yeah,
And it had the
yeah. That's your favorite. I mean, it doesn't sound like you have many to pick from.
my favorite was my 1996 manual Tacoma.
Yeah. Which your dad still has, right? Or your brother has it?
Still has it with the BF Goodrich's on it.
BF Goodrich's.
I put a Viper alarm system on it where like if you bumped it,
Stand back.
if you bumped it, it would tweet,
Yeah. Tweet, tweet.
and then if you hit it too hard, it's going off. I mean,
Would it talk to you? Like, stand
No, it
back.
didn't do that.
Viper.
it didn't do that. But I remember being I mean, I cared for that thing like it was one of my kids.
Yeah.
I saved up $300 and bought a chrome brush guard on eBay, put it on myself. I would polish it, get that chrome polish. I mean, I bought the Pias.
Whoa.
The lights, PIAA.
Oh, yeah.
They would
Do they have
yellow.
tint?
They
Yeah,
would
yeah.
blind you. But I was like, I'm getting. I mean, it was so fun.
Are they still on it?
No, that brush guard's gone.
And the lights are gone?
Lights are gone. They were.
It's kind of back to stock, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is. They had to repaint it.
It's a great truck, though, dude.
Yeah, everybody offers on it.
What do you think he said? Would he sell it?
Yeah,
He would sell it?
to somebody he liked and knew. Yeah,
How many miles are on it?
185. It's 20. No, it's 30 year. It's 30 years old. It's a 30-year-old.
Your
truck.
dad has it or your brother? Who?
My dad.
I'm
my
gonna
brother
text-
just got
I'm
a
gonna
new
text your dad.
Do it. Yeah, see what he said.
I'm going to text your dad. Would you ever come off that Tacoma? I'm going to be in Knoxville next week.
It's a great
Now,
truck.
I'll have a 15-year-old with me. He couldn't drive it back. But
Now, you're not going to get to like Coleman, Alabama very comfortably, but it's a
No.
great around town.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a great truck. All right, here's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you about a show that I started watching this week. And I got about 4 or 5 episodes in, and listen, from the jump, I knew I shouldn't be watching this show
Okay. Consciously or unconsciously?
consciously.
Okay.
And here's another thing. When people say unconsciously, I think of like you're out, you're in a coma state, or you're asleep, or
Subconscious.
subconsciously.
My bad.
Right? I think that's the right word. Both consciously and subconsciously, I knew
Yeah.
I should not be watching this show,
Okay.
but I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
I had to keep going. Then I got 4 or 5 episodes in, and I'm not kidding you. It's like the Lord just was like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Just had to try a sip.
You know you shouldn't be watching. Why are you watching this?
Needed a sip.
And it made me think about it because my position on shows and media that I consume has changed pretty dramatically over the last 5-10 years.
Okay.
So I made a quick and dirty list this morning of shows that I've watched in the past that I loved.
Okay.
I thought they were brilliant. I thought they were artistic. They were so well done.
Yeah.
Shows like The Sopranos. You ever seen The Sopranos?
Nope.
Never.
Never. Finish your sentence though, because these are shows that you watched. Is there an and or a but there?
But they were not good for me in my mental state. They weren't
Okay.
good for my spirit, my soul.
They didn't. They produce anything. They didn't produce something
There was nothing beneficial
edifying.
to me, edifying. Nothing beneficial to me, my life, my spirit, my soul,
Okay.
my mind about any of these shows. But this
Which is terrible because it takes one character for you to be like, that's
oh, dude,
that's
you
what I
kidding
want to.
me?
I want to be
You
that
kidding me?
guy.
Yeah.
Like one thing.
Like, so The Sopranos was kind of the first one I could think back to that I was like, oh, I remember I had to see it. I had to watch every single episode. I had to be there at the end. I had to watch the finale. I had to do that.
Right.
Sons of Anarchy. You ever watch that show?
No motorcycles.
Yeah. The Walking Dead.
No. Big one.
Entourage.
Yes. I think I started that one.
Yellowstone.
Started it.
White Lotus.
I did all 4.
Me too.
Yeah. No redeeming
So
qualities there.
this show is in that vein, okay? If you're familiar with White Lotus, I think,
Can I add a few?
yeah,
House
absolutely.
of Cards.
Yep, House of Cards.
The Diplomat. Yes, because you told me about that one.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I'm trying to think, does that fit into the same category? I think there can be.
There's some There's some good something in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
I
okay.
don't know.
But those. Okay. Stick with those.
Yep. And so this show is the first season. I kind of had to go back because the first season of this show came out several years ago. Let me look. I just want to make sure. All right. It came out in 2023. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 years ago, the first season came out, starring Stephen Yeun and Ali Wong. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
The show is called Beef.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the show?
I don't think I've even heard of it.
Not heard of it?
No.
Here's what I want to say
What was
about
the draw? Did somebody tell you about it and you're like, I got to watch that?
I don't remember how I watched the first season.
Yeah.
It came out. I tried an episode, and I will tell you this about this show. It is artistically brilliant.
Yeah.
It is. I think of The White Lotus exactly the way I think about this show. Like you know, you've seen White Lotus. It is.
You're like, how'd you come up with this idea?
It is. It's creative. It's it uses visuals and music. It uses music really well
Yeah.
in White Lotus. The characters.
There's an ambiance.
Yeah, there is
Like a mood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
House of Cards had that mood where you're like, I think I could be a politician.
And it's actually interesting. I didn't think about this before, but White Lotus, you know, each season is a different cast of characters, different place.
Yeah.
And there may be a little thread of connection. You know, you might see one person pop in or something like
Right.
that. But it's not like, oh, this is a continuation of.
Oh, one and done.
Beef is the same way. So the first season of Beef, two people get into a road rage altercation. Now I will say, Beef is categorized as like a dark comedy. So similar to White Lotus, there's some funny moments. You know, the dialogue is funny, characters are funny. There's a road rage moment in season 1 where these two characters interact with each other in kind of this, you know, road rage, and then they follow each other through the so they stay somehow. They keep running into each other, and they just have this,
Yeah.
they have this beef like this.
Oh, got it.
And they're trying to get at each other, and they're trying to ruin each other's lives, and they just go to all extremes, and it is a terrible show. There's not a single redeeming. This is just the worst
Yeah.
of humanity on display.
Yeah.
But it is I don't know what it is about certain types of art. You know, I can go back to like rap albums that I just thought, oh my gosh,
Right.
Jay-Z's Black Album.
You felt something.
I'm like, who had, where does the mind come from to make something that sounds like this? Or you could pick a handful of Kanye West albums,
Yeah.
but the material, the lyrics, the subject matter is like,
It's an illusion.
yeah,
It's an illusion.
there's something sonically or visually beautiful.
You can appreciate the
interesting,
art. But then all of a sudden, when did you wake up? You said you watched the whole season?
I watched all of the first season back in 2023.
Oh, okay. And they just came out with.
And then they just came out 3 years later with season 2.
Okay.
Totally different characters, different story.
Same type of beef.
But
The
there are
idea.
these kind of 4 characters, 2 couples that they're
At each other.
at each other. And they've got different, and even they're at each other. The 2 couples are at each other, and they're at each other as couples. And it's just like multi-layered, and everybody.
Sounds like an 8-year-old soccer game right now for me.
Well, it is just, and so it was interesting. I put it into Chat GPT, and I just said, like, I'm interested to see what this stupid computer comes up with. But it came up with some really interesting things. Like it said, you know, it's a powerful show, but it's also spiritually exhausting, which is totally true.
It's a great way to say it.
It says just because something is artistically brilliant doesn't mean it's healthy for your soul. And beef is unhealthy for my soul.
It's a great filter.
And so I'm like interested. I don't know what has changed in me.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just like I don't know what that is. It also said, you know, a lot of shows can be about just zoning out for a little bit. It's kind of like mindless entertainment. We're just gonna unplug, check out for a little bit.
The checkout.
This show is you're immersing yourself in dysfunction. It is just
So it's stimulating it's a stressor.
oh.
It's stressful.
It is so stressful.
Yeah, so you're like, whew, you're not dopamine checked out.
No.
And that's not bad. I think that speaks to the art.
Yeah.
I mean, how it can really get you,
Yeah.
like hook you.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this.
Yeah.
What did it say? Not it's spiritually exhausting
Yeah. Spiritually exhausting.
because it's so much conflict without any light.
Yeah, so here's what it says.
Redemption.
It exposes the depravity of humanity almost too well. One of the unsettling things about Beef is how believable the darkness feels. Nobody's a cartoon villain. Everyone is broken in recognizable ways. Rage that simmers under normal life. Bitterness that spreads in every relationship. Pride and revenge escalating situations. How unchecked emotions destroy your peace.
Yeah.
I was shocked at I just told ChatGPT, I started watching Beef season 2. I watched season 1. I thought it was amazing. Like it's artistically, it's incredible. It's so well done. The story, the characters, the music, the everything.
Yeah.
But I feel so dark and heavy when I watch it. And
Yeah.
yet I want to go back and watch it.
Of course, yeah.
I know how it makes me feel, but now I'm 4 or 5 episodes into season 2. I don't have any idea. There could be 8 episodes, 6, 10, 12. I don't
Yeah.
know. For the last 3 days, I swore it off 3 days ago. I was like, nope, shut the laptop. I was like, I'm not going back.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I'm like, golly,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back.
Wonder what happens.
I want to know what happens to
Wonder
these
what
couples. But why? What is it that's like, I know it's terrible for me. There's not a single benefit to my mind, my spirit, my soul, my health, my life, nothing, my time.
Well,
And yet I'm craving it. I want to go back to it.
do you connect to it?
No. No.
Oh, okay. You're not.
There's
You're
nothing
not
in
like
it.
identifying with a character.
No.
Okay.
No, I was kind of tracking with you. I was like, okay, if there were some man, there's a dad and a son,
I get-
and
I think-
family, and I'm like, oh, how's this? I could see maybe being emotionally connected to the story
Okay.
in some way, but I don't want to ruin it for people. Although I kind of want to ruin it because I don't want you to go watch it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's what you're saying. I'm
but
not
like-
going to.
there's a couple that kind of runs a really high end, looks like an LA country club, like one of those Bel Air country club or something like that.
Uh-huh.
It's like the general manager and his wife.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple they're dating, they're engaged, and they both work at the club.
yeah.
And they have an interaction that just from there, it just unravels everything. And you just get the worst of all 4, and you get the worst of them as couples. And
I get what you're saying. There's something about me that maybe it makes me feel better in a backwards way.
maybe,
Where you're like,
maybe.
oh man, I'm so glad I'm not dealing with that.
I also think there's a little bit of
I'm a better person than that guy.
yeah. I think there's maybe a little bit of voyeurism,
Oh yeah.
like
the
wanting to
the
see
train
into
wrack.
these- the train. You can't look
I
away
can't
from the
stop
train
reading
wreck.
the article
Yeah,
of how terrible that was. The
And-
curiosity just
Yeah.
keeps pushing you.
I find that's such a great point. I find myself reading some articles. I'm like, I don't care anything about
It's depraved.
Justin Bieber and how he's interacting with his wife.
Yeah, yeah,
and what
yeah.
this. Why am I reading this?
Yeah. That answer, whatever the answer is the reason behind all media successes. It's like, why is People Magazine so popular? Why is Real Housewives even still a thing? I mean,
Yeah.
you get to watch train wrecks and not suffer consequences for it on your behalf.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's just like feels good, I guess.
But why? Why? I guess that's what I'm trying to get is like, why does watching the train wreck, why is it
Good
so
question.
satisfying?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I just want to go back to that train wreck.
I think that's your next question for your AI friend, because I get what you're saying. I can't, and I don't know how to say why.
But I think it's kind of a common thing.
It's very
in
common, and I
humans.
think it's illusion, because if I zoom out a little bit, I'm starting to realize if you're at an acquaintance level with people, once you get through where do you live, how many kids you have, where do they go to school, what's your dog's name, how many times does what shows are you watching come up when you're just getting to know? Like, it's a part of culture where you're just like, what shows are you watching? And then you'll just get into this. Have you seen blah blah? Or remember that one? And they run drugs, and they're running a fishing company, but then they run
Oh
drugs.
yeah,
I mean,
it was a terrible one.
you just
What was that one called?
that one was depraved.
Yeah,
I should have pulled the plug on that one, just like you did, right?
yeah.
But you're just like, I mean, I got to see how this family ends up. It's just bad, all of it. But it's an illusion, because once it becomes that level of conversation in culture, it's norm. It's norm. It's norm. It's norm. You just that's what you do. You get the subscription to that. I mean, subscriptions everywhere. Oh, the next one, and that's the race. And then I like this because I don't have a filter as much, where the filter is, all right, are we just in the mood for that? Are we in the mood? Like, what do you want to watch, Rachel? Yeah. So you want to start that one? We've heard enough people say it's good. Whatever it is. And if enough people say it's good, that's the cue where it's like, that's an illusion.
Yeah.
I have to think outside of that.
Man, I don't know.
Man, it's a good pause though, to be like, what am I watching right now? Friends and Neighbors.
Friends and Neighbors
Probably
is
just
another
toss
one,
that.
dude.
Probably just toss that one.
Because they
it's
just have a new season out.
yeah.
And
it's
like,
just a-
I keep seeing the ads for it, and I'm like, I want to go see how Josh Hamm weasels out of this. And
Yeah.
what's going to happen
Robs
with
his
him and his
neighbors.
family, and it just is like,
Yeah, it's just not edifying. There's nothing redeeming about it. Well, the last show that Rachel and I watched, which we really enjoyed, was The Count of Monte Cristo. They did a TV series through PBS Masterpiece, which is like, what was that? Downton Abbey. Right?
Down Abbey.
Same
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
And it's so kind of, it just makes you feel warm and good, and you know the story already, so it's just a cool. This is great to sit down.
I don't remember the story. I read the book as a kid.
I think y'all would like that. I think it would fit this filter.
Yeah. Does it have a Downton Abbey vibe to
Uh-huh.
it? Okay. Yeah.
All the architecture
Yeah.
and the dresses or the costumes.
What is it? 1700s, 1800s?
1800 France.
Okay. Yeah.
Really cool.
Do they speak French?
They have an accent. No.
Oui, oui.
Yeah.
French fries.
Actually, everything in Masterpiece sounds like a British accent to me, so
Okay.
I'll say that.
See, that's good. I like that recommendation. You liked it.
Solid.
Okay.
Solid. And because it presents, is God's revenge his revenge or ours to take? It's not spiritually exhausting, it's spiritually confronting,
Yeah.
where you're like, if I were the Count of Monte Cristo, Edmond Dantes, would I do this? Like he lived the rest of his life for revenge or not? It's very spiritually confronting. It's great.
That might be our next
But there's also depravity in it, all of it.
one.
That's what makes a good story.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It just is
yeah.
I just am so curious, like, what is it inside me that I'm just craving it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm craving it. Like, I've had to tell myself no several times today.
Yeah.
Sitting in this office just to like fire it up and just like, okay,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on?
Maybe just read the end of the book.
No, there is no book.
Well, just plot, what's the end? Just Google
I'm
it.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Then you can just
Oh,
be like,
you know
I
what?
know what the end is.
Maybe that would satisfy something.
Yeah, you just know.
And then I wouldn't have. I don't know. There's just that has been a big. I don't know. I realized it a few years ago that I probably realized it when I was in the middle of Walking Dead. I was like, this show amps me. It gets me so nervous and stressed out. And, I wasn't sleeping as well. I was like, this cannot be good. What we take into our minds absolutely affects us physically.
Yeah, watch your cortisol levels, your
Yeah.
stress levels. If you watch a show before bed, and if you're a sleep tracker like me, shout out to all the people that talked about glucose monitors. It spikes it. I mean, it is not a stress-free way to prepare yourself for deep and REM sleep. So it's very physical.
Side note, I read the other day about a guy who has been tracking his sleep for some period of time, and he went through like his top 5 things for just ideal sleep.
I like that.
And he said doesn't eat any food after 7 p.m.,
It's good.
none whatsoever after 7 p.m. Screens go off at 8 p.m.
Okay.
He's got, and this guy typically aims for like a 9:30 sleep time.
He's my guy.
Screens are off at 8 o'clock. He's reading something kind of light. So nothing serious, nothing heavy. There were a couple of different supplements in there.
Magnesium.
Yep,
It's probably the number one.
magnesium, maybe L-theanine.
THC gummies.
No,
I'm
he
just
didn't,
kidding.
He didn't say that.
I'm kidding.
He didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah. But magnesium is the number
Yeah.
one.
And yeah, I don't know.
Put your
I
room
should
at
have sent it to, oh yeah, that he takes a hot shower at 8 o'clock.
interesting.
Takes a hot shower at 8 o'clock, and then
Dumps his room down.
dumps his room down to like 65.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
So
I like this
don't-
guy.
And I can't remember the reasoning behind the hot shower, but I was like, that's interesting. I thought you were supposed to like,
And it's a given, but no alcohol will
yeah.
make your sleep
Yeah.
so good.
Yep.
So your brain can focus on deep sleep and REM and not trying to process the food you just ate
Yeah.
and alcohol.
Oh man,
That's free. That was all free.
that was all free. You didn't have
That was
to
a
pay anything
bonus.
for that. You didn't have to pay anything for that.
Thanks for bringing that in. That's going to be a good challenge for
Yeah.
me going forward. Just what am I doing? Because I'm in a season. Summer's getting here. You just kind of have these late nights. You're just like, I'm going to flip on a show. But
And I
want
would
it to be-
say, if you're listening to this, and if you have, because Kimberly and I do, now we're in a season right now where we're rolling through Frasier. It's super light. It's an old school Cheers spinoff. It's funny. It's lighthearted. Never really serious or short, 22, 25 minutes. We like watching like one of those right before bedtime. It's just easy, relaxing, brainless. But if you're out there and you're like, oh, I've got a good show, you guys need to check this out. And it's a good story, but it's not
Fits the filter.
Yeah, it's not soul stealing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Throw it in the
It
comments.
has to have
I'd love
one
hear about it.
redeeming character for you
Yeah.
for you to recommend it.
Give me something. I don't even know the right way to explain it, but
Yeah.
beef ain't it.
Yeah. Don't go do the beef.
Don't
now.
go do the
It
beef.
is not a restaurant show.
No, it's definitely not a restaurant show. The Bear was another one.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Did you watch that?
We started it, but it was so ADD
Oh my gosh.
and fast
Oh my
paced.
gosh.
We were like, this is stressful. I can't even. I don't.
Yep.
I feel like I'm working a job right now in the back of a hole in the wall barbecue joint. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah. That one is not. It's not as dark to me.
It's just
But
chaos.
It's definitely like, oh my gosh, it's so stressful.
Yeah. Don't want to. I mean,
Can't
geez.
handle it.
I wouldn't do that as a pre-workout. All right.
Okay, there you
Thanks
go.
for being here, June. Thanks for being here too, and keep coming back, y'all.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out the other videos on our channel and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos.
And if you're tired of seeing our faces talk, you can go the audio only route and catch us on Apple and Spotify. If you do that, be sure to subscribe, give us a rating and a review so that we can reach more people.
See y'all next week.